Hello everyone, Chetana here from Yoga for the Soul Retreats. Now, it's my first time going Facebook Live, so I'd love to know if you can hear me, as I can't see how I can tell. If you can, would you mind popping press the like button so I can know that you can hear me and I'm not here. So yeah, just if you press the like button, that would be fabulous. So what I thought I would do is actually share a bit with you about a yogic practice called A Sankalpa, because this time of year we've just coming into the new year and started it already, and a lot of people set New Year's resolutions. So it's a powerful time to do that, especially the full moon that we've just gone through. But having it phrased in the right way will make it all that more powerful. So before I actually get into it, I'll just keep checking if you can hear me. So if you wouldn't mind just pressing that like button and even type in your name, let me know where you're from, would be fabulous. And I'm still working my way around yoga for this Facebook Live. Oh, great, there's a like. Wonderful, so you can hear me. So maybe you can just pop in the chat box if you know of a practice known as Yoga Nidra, and in that practice a Sankalpa is used. Great. Well, I was thinking with the New Year's resolutions that have been created to apply this yogic principle known as a Sankalpa. And so you most often have heard this most probably in the practice of Yoga Nidra, that deep relaxation practice where at the beginning and towards the end of a practice you're asked to state a positive resolution. And so that's what a Sankalpa is. Now, the difference between a Sankalpa and a New Year's resolution is, for starters, a Sankalpa is actually a Sanskrit word, so it comes from vibrational language. And it is stated in the present and ongoing tense, where often a New Year's resolution is more around a should or a must, have to do, etc. So a Sankalpa is on a much more subtle level, and when you're actually using that, that is when you're dropping into a more subtle level of mind, a subconscious aspect of your mind. Not the conscious mind, the intellectual mind, but when we're going into more that sleep state. And so what I thought you might like to do is pull out your resolutions. So if you've got a New Year's resolution, you might want to pull that out and have a look at it and look at how it's been written and look at if it has been stated in the positive and also the wording around it. So with a Sankalpa, instead of saying I will or I should, phrasing it in the present and ongoing tense, like I am achieving good health daily, using I am. So you keep applying that principle, and when you introduce that short little succinct statement within Yoga Nidra, but there's also other times of the day where it also can be quite beneficial to do. So maybe just take a moment, look at your New Year's resolution, see if it's positively stated, if it's stated in the present and ongoing tense, and if it's short and succinct. So another key thing to a Sankalpa is having it short and succinct. So I'll give you a moment to have a look at yours, and once you've had a look at it, just type a Y in the chat box so I know I can continue on. Fabulous. I've got someone coming in there. Miss Karen, hello. Oh, Lachelle, hello, hello. All right. Well, as I know the two of you know what a Sankalpa is about, what I thought would do is to actually put it into play here. And I'm just going to take you through just a short breathing meditation. And we'll introduce that aspect for you to include your Yoga Nidra. That short, succinct, positively stated sentence when you're dropping into more of a more subtle state. So if you'd like to get yourself comfortable, and you can do this lying down or sitting up, and if you're lying, just make sure you're supported. Have the legs roughly hip-width apart, and if you need a cushion under the knees, do so. And if you're sitting on a chair, have the feet flat on the floor. If that means propping something under your feet so you're not getting weight hanging from the hips down, causing you undue pressure, do so. And just create an alignment through the spine. So trace that awareness from tailbone along the spine, up the neck, through to crown. And on the next exhalation, just soften down from the brow to the jaw, throat, pit and shoulders. Soften down through the trunk. And feel down through the sitting bones. Feel that they're evenly placed. You may like to have your hands resting in your lap, one palm in another. And just check there's comfort to the body. The body is at ease and comfortable, supported. The eyes are softly closed, or lowered to a point. And direct the awareness to the natural flow of breath. The natural ebb and flow without changing or altering. Notice its depth, the pace of breath, the quality of one's breath. Is it in the abdomen or the chest region? And allow it to settle into the abdomen. Awareness to the breath within the abdomen. And here introduce a mental count to the breath, from 9 back to 0, 1 count per breath. Abdomen breathes in 9, abdomen breathes out 9, abdomen breathes in 8, abdomen breathes out 8. Continue the mental count back towards 0. If 0 is reached or count is lost, begin again at 9. Awareness to the natural abdominal breath. With a mental count. Drop the count. Relax the breath awareness. And direct the awareness into the heart space. And draw to mind the positively stated sentence, short and succinct resolution known as a Sankalpa. And mentally repeat it 3 times with clarity and conviction, using the same words each time. And drop your Sankalpa. Start to connect with the movement of your breath, moving your body. Feel it expanding your abdomen, your chest, the rib cage. And extend your breath a little further to wake the body. Feel the hands, the legs, the feet against the floor. And on the next exhalation, you may like to drop the chin to the chest to stretch out the back of the neck. And then inhale, breathe, drawing the chin up towards the ceiling. Just to slowly bring movement back into your body. You may like to drop the head from side to side. And when ready, you can rotate the wrists, move the fingers, wiggle the toes, and when ready, gently opening the eyes. So that was just a small little taste of a breath meditation, and including your positive resolution, your Sankalpa. So I'd love to hear how that was for you. You can pop any comments into the comment box. Let me know if you found that beneficial to have a little afternoon practice, a little pick-me-up. And let me know if there's any other topics or areas you'd like to talk on, or like me to talk on and deliver in a practice. So what I plan on doing is every fortnight doing a little 15-minute Facebook live session. We might be a little bit longer depending what we're doing. And just to give you those tools to use day to day in life, especially if you're feeling a bit stressed or anxious, just practical practices from yoga and meditation that you can apply. So if that sounds good, press a like or a love button so I know. And I actually am going away for the next 2 weeks. I'm going bush camping, which will be lovely. So the next one will be Tuesday the 23rd. So it will be on a Tuesday the 23rd at 4 p.m. So I will do that. And what I'm actually running at the moment is a swan meditation immersion. And I think that would be fabulous to go a little bit into that. And so again, we can work with your New Year's resolutions, but you can really refine them. And we might have to do that over a few Facebook Live sessions, but I think that might be handy. And of course, if you're enjoying these practices, I just want to say that I'm heading off to Bali in April and love you to join me. We do these practices and a lot more, and the whole focus of that retreat is about restoration and restoring, with some lots of great aspects of the Balinese culture and the spiritual practices, but also some serious you time. So until we meet again, I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.